I believe that Gamrekeli's singing technique heavily relies on ample abdominal breath support. When performing, he is able to descend his breath deeply and provide effective support to his vocal cords without relying on obvious muscular effort. The air is drawn into the abdomen and released with stable control, creating powerful resonance support. Relaxed vocal cord control. In the upper register, Gamrekeli uses relaxed vocal cords to produce sound, not forcing the voice but allowing high notes to emerge effortlessly through natural breath release. This relaxation and natural vocalization method prevents excessive tension, resulting in a sound that is clear, bright, and full of resonance. Effortless high notes. Due to his relaxed vocal cords and well-supported abdominal breath, Gamrekeli can naturally expand his voice in the high register without any effort. This technique allows his high notes to sound smooth, free, and fluid, with no sense of strain typical of high notes. It creates a flowing and liberated sound, which is very expressive artistically. Insufficient breath support. In Glunchadze's performances, I noticed that his breath support may be lacking, especially in the high notes, where his breath tends to concentrate in the oral cavity, lacking sufficient abdominal support. This leads to some strain during high note execution, and his vocal cords do not fully close, resulting in airflow disruptions. Vocal cord closure and high note production. Unlike Gamrekeli, Glunchadze's high notes often sound more closed, with an incomplete vocal cord closure, leading to a lack of clarity and penetration in the high notes. His breath is concentrated in the oral and nasal cavities, but the airflow is not smooth, causing the sound to feel more tense and strained. Strained high notes. Due to insufficient breath and vocal cord control, Glunchadze's high notes often sound unnatural and strained. The sense of closure in his high register affects the resonance and clarity of the sound, making his high notes lack the effortless quality that Gamrekeli achieves. In my opinion, his singing technique, characterized by sufficient abdominal breath support, relaxed vocal cord control, and effortless high notes, allows him to produce high notes naturally and smoothly, free from any strain. With strong breath support and coordinated vocal cord control, he achieves high notes that are clear and penetrating. On the other hand, Glunche appears to struggle with his high notes, as his breath support is insufficient, leading to closed sounds and disrupted airflow. While his high notes are expressive, they lack the fluidity and freedom that Gamrekeli achieves, primarily due to issues with breath support and vocal cord closure. Conclusion. I think that Gamrekeli's technique in breath support, vocal cord control, and high note production demonstrates exceptional artistry and scientific vocal technique, enabling him to produce clear and natural high notes effortlessly. Glunchadze, however, may require more technical training, especially in breath support and vocal cord control, to improve the closed and strained quality in his high notes and enhance his overall singing performance. The differences between these two singers highlight the importance of vocal technique and breath control in high note production, with Gamrekeli's strengths in these areas making him a more stable and expressive tenor. Vakhtang Glunchadze and Davit Gamrekeli are not of the same caliber of tenor. Gamrekeli is much higher in level, but humanity is unaware of this.